NFP, earnings, and central banks. Hello and welcome to our weekly outlook. After Federal Reserve, now it's the BOE, ECB, and RBA turns to hold their monetary policy meetings. However, OPEC meeting and US labor market data also must be watched closely in line with other important data, including employment numbers from Canada and New Zealand, European CPI, and GDP. In the financial markets, still earnings reports are continuing, and as you know, we are waiting for more companies to publish their reports in the week ahead. While we should not forget about the geopolitical tensions as well. Number 1, Reserve Bank of Australia. While Monday and Tuesday most Asian markets will be closed due to Chinese New Year, the Reserve Bank of Australia will hold its policy and interest rate decision meeting on Tuesday. The Australian labour market is well growing with unemployment rate at 4.2%. Therefore, with inflation at 3.5%, now pressures on RBA are getting more to start increasing the rates. However, despite all improvements and speculations, it is still expected to stay on hold. But to mention in the announcement that they are ready to take the step in the near future. That must hold the pressure on the Australian dollar. Number 2, US ISM manufacturing and service PMI numbers. At the last week, European PMI data showed Omicron concerns in January affected the manufacturing and service activities in Europe. For the United States, now we are expecting to see a bit weaker numbers. Consensus expectations for the ISM manufacturing index are to decline to 57.5 in January, and the ISM service index to fall to 59.3. These expected data should not be supportive of US dollar. Number 3, Bank of England. It was the first G7 member that increased the interest rates, and now we are expecting that the BOE to stay hold and wait for more market adjustment to take a new step. The Bank of England already lifted the interest rates by 15 basic points to 0.25% in December meeting. And despite the increasing inflation to 5.4%, still the economy is suffering in the recovery path. Therefore, MPC member would like to wait at least until February meeting for the expected 25 basic point rate hike to 0.50%. If, as expected, the central bank in the United Kingdom make a non-combative decision and doesn't do unexpected movements, British pound still must be under pressure. Number 4, ECB meeting. On the same day with the BOE, the European Central Bank also will hold its monetary policy meeting. It's a long time that the market participants and investors are waiting to see the ECB reaction to the increasing inflation. ECB PEP program is supposed to end in March, and they are planning to increase the APPPs through the second and third quarters. And now it seems the time to be a little bit stricter. Therefore, expecting to see a 10 basic point rate hike sounds plausible. If the ECB increases the rates, then at least for the short term, we can see the euro in a bit stronger position. And if not, weakness can continue through the February as well. Number 5, US employment data. 3 times out of the past 4 reports, we missed the non-farm payroll estimate numbers. Now, analysts decreased their expectations to 155,000 jobs in January due to ongoing labor market shortage, while GOLT's number are still way above 10 million. In the last month, household employment increased and lowered the unemployment rate down to 3.9% in this report. Besides that, the unemployment rate that we are waiting to see unchanged at 3.9%, we have to closely watch the average earnings and participants rate as well. Considering the lower estimates, beating the expectations is likely, and therefore, before the ending the week, we can see the US dollar in a little bit stronger position. And finally, number 6, earning reports. According to Refinitiv, so far 168 companies of SP 500 have reported and 77% of them have beaten estimates. Therefore, the January effect is still positive and we can be optimistic for the rest of the year. While Apple lifted the markets with the almost 7% gain after the positive report in the week ahead, we have more important reports to watch. Google, ExxonMobil, PayPal and AMD on Tuesday will hit the markets, while Alibaba and eBay will be in the spotlight on Wednesday, and Amazon, Royal Dutch, Honeywell and Eli Lilly's reports on Thursday will be the most important earnings reports to watch. Thank you so much for being with us and hope this week is going to be an amazing week for you.